Alright, so we're going to make some more adjustments to our body on our dude here. Let's see. Not really a big fan of this elbow. Just making our adjustments. Yeah, I can deal with that a little better. Yeah, this hand's been bothering me. I want to plump up the hand. So what I'm going to do is put a subdivision running right down the middle. Like that. And I think I'm going to do the same thing. Come in here, ring, and connect. And undo, because go back to our connect, get rid of this slide. Use my soft selection. And just come around and make some more adjustments. Okay, let's make some changes here to the back. Oh, I'd like to get a sense that he has some back muscles. I'll pull this down and then rotate it like that. Kind of give the impression of our lat muscles there. And again, we'll use that same trick. I just want a little bit more definition. So I'll just come in and pull just add that extra segment right there, so I can just get a little bit more control over our definition in that area, which worked out pretty good. I'm not really going for huge lats on this guy, but he should have something. You can see this vertice down here is way too off. Try to keep those lined up. Alright. One of the things I'm going to do to give him a little more shoulder muscle is I'm going to come in here. Yeah. And I'm going to select all of these. And we are going to inset them. Pull them out just a little. I can already see that it's shaded differently, so control page up. And once more, just to ensure we go over and make sure we set them on the same smoothing group. And I can see we got some issues now. So it says they're only on one. So what's the problem? Okay, so I'm going to select all the skin and not the green. So the easiest way to do that is to come down and go to this guy right here. So now we're on all of the skin, and just again be sure. There we go. So I'm not really sure why that happened, but that's how we fixed it. Okay, so he's got himself just a little bit more information. So now we can bulk him up a little bit more. He's not like Arnold Schwarzenegger or nothing, but he is in pretty good shape. So we want to make sure that we can kind of see that. Okay. This can go down. I hesitate to give him big biceps. So what I'm going to do, I do want to have some. So I'm going to inset again. pull that out. Control page up. And let's see if it's going to give us that problem again. Nope, good. Okay, so by doing that inset, we give ourselves that extra little bit of detail. We can go in and start making those creases to make the muscle stand out just a little bit more. See, like this one. We'll take that one. Pull that in. Pull that up. Now he's got his bicep. Like I said, I don't want a big one, but it's enough. Let's see what it looks like. Turn everything off. Alright, I think all this can come in a little bit. And I'll take this one in. Yeah, like I said, we don't want a big change in his musculature. Just enough that we can see that he is in shape. Like right here, so we can see his triceps. I'll just cut in a little definition right in here, like that. And I'm not really worried about combining these vertices unless I see it give me an issue on the surface, which it doesn't, so I don't see a problem. Pull that in. Move this over. Pull that in. Now let's see, we got not too bad. Get on this side. Pretty happy with that. So I wasn't planning on giving him a lot of muscles, and he's sure getting stronger and stronger as we go. Okay, I want to round out his belly a little bit. So I'm going to control page up. Oh, let's see, let's take off his belly like that, and let's relax it. I can see that it's working, except for these edges. So I'll just pull these edges in. Okay, Now I'm going to control page down. Alright, so that's not going to work. So let's come in here and select these. And then we're going to use some soft selection. And I'll just pull that out. Okay, let's pull this soft selection in. And that's about where it was before we did anything. Oh, that's alright. As you can see, we lost his chest muscles. And now we have a lot of vertices, or a pretty open segment right here. And worked out, we got the same kind of big segment back there, so. Alright. Now, I'm going to give him some pants. So, select all of his foot here. I'm going to turn off ignore back facing so we can get his whole foot. And I'll make sure I get put this to so this way whatever's inside of the marquee is going to be selected. Now this one, if the marquee touches the object, it'll get selected. So everything that's perfectly inside of the marquee will get selected, nothing that's not. And I'll turn my ignore back facing on. So I can hold Alt and deselect those, and then hold Control and add those. The reason why I'm doing that is just to get an even selection, so when I control page up to grow, it goes evenly. Control page down. Why is that not working? Shrink. So these are going to be his boots, so I'm going to go ahead and let's come in here and give him another color for his boots. And we'll make those, doesn't matter. Okay. Now we'll do our grow. Hold Alt. And I'm going to turn off this so we can deselect. Okay. So Now I'm just basically just trying to get the legs, because we're going to put a color on them. So these are his pants. And let's go with, we'll go with like a dark gray. And we'll assign those. Okay. Going to now extrude out the pants. And we're going to do that by selecting turn this off so we can see a little better what we're actually picking on here. There's the boots, so 2 would be the pants. Hold control. Alright, we'll just do it this way. Turn off anywhere back facing. Let's go to our select tool and switch this to the brush and hold control. And select just like that. So now we're on the pants and the boots. So now when we extrude by local normal, let's actually give them some big pants. Ooh, maybe not that much. There we go. This is bothering me. This plumber crack he's got going on. There. That was really bugging me. Okay. What happened there? Pull that up. I just want to get that pant line fixed. Alright, now we're going to extrude out his boots, but before I do that, I want to make some quick adjustments. Pull this down. That's a good polygon. Those are the boots. Extrude settings. There we go. Now I'm going to go edge, select on this one, ring it, hold control, and while I'm holding control, select on edge. So now selects all those. And we're going to extrude again. Like so. And I'm going to come down, turn on the NOR back facing, just so we don't by chance pick on anything other than what we want. And let's extrude again. Alright. Now turn off ignore back facing, and because we've extruded, just want to, well, let's see what it looks like with Turbo Smooth. Okay, we definitely got some hard edges. We just gotta ask ourselves, do we like them or don't we like them? I don't mind the boots. We're gonna actually give him a belt. And I think I'm gonna go and give him a belt now. So I'll do the same thing. We're gonna ring. But this time, when I connect, then I'm gonna do this one. Hold Control. Get a polygon. Alright, so let's see something happened there. Alright, I'll just cut this right across. Ring, hold Control. There we go. Extrude. Okay. And now I'm just going to make some adjustments here, because these polygons are getting all jacked up. Let's go back to polygon. We'll do our ring. Hold Control, select on polygon, trick again. And I'm going to control page up. And I don't want this selected, so let's see what's going on. Okay. Basically, the only thing that I want selected is this belt. This entire belt. So turn ignore back facing on. Yeah, we'll just come in here and start. Those are fine. We don't need this one. We don't need this one. Okay, so that's the entire belt. Put this on a different color. Let's make it, I don't know, orange, just for now. And I'm going to throw it on a different smoothing group too. There we go. So thankfully he's no longer naked. Last thing I think that I would like to do to him, and actually I think I want that to be an asymmetrical thing. Think about putting like if we come back in here, let's see what it looks like. Ring, hold control, go to polygon. Well, let's see what it looks like. What the hell? What we got to lose? Extrude. I think it would look better if it was just one. So we'll leave that for now. Alright, I think we've done a pretty good job here. I'm just gonna come in here and put a different color on his soles. Maybe I'll even extrude them again. Control page up, make sure we get all of the sole. And I would just make it a little bit different than the normal. There we go. Alright, so not too bad. For a quick rundown, we could always come in and put some wrinkles on his pants. Maybe we'll do that later. But for now, we'll go ahead and do our incremental save. And the next time we will start putting some armor on, and maybe we'll tweak out some, give him some details in his pants to make it seem like there's wrinkles like we have up here. So instead of him wearing like leotards, he's actually wearing pants. And we'll do something with his boots. And yeah, I think we're about ready to wrap up the symmetrical side of things. We'll do the eyes next time and start giving us some teeth. So that's pretty good so far, and see you on the next one.